And I've also tried to get a copy of the limited edition
Which album?
of the Army Romance album.
Oh yeah.
Are they planning to maybe release that locally?
Maybe. I only released like 500 or something like that. So what he's referring to is this anniversary record. The anniversary of my first record, I released this very elaborate vinyl collection that comes in what looks like an army knife. So every blade you pull out is a record. And I guess I'd have to press some more and bring them over here because I don't have any left. I should have saved one for you.
I'll do the first.
Absolutely. I'm sorry.
Alright, thank you.
Hi, Chris. I'm Shiki. We're piece for FHM that tackles moral relevant human music. I have just two questions.
Okay.
Why do you choose to write emotionally heavy songs as opposed to emotionally vague ones? What do you get out of it?
Well, that's a good question. I might be using all of these. I don't intend to make a choice between vague and emotionally heavy songs when I'm writing. I just kind of write, I'll come up with a chord progression, and it's sort of evocative of some kind of feeling, and I just chase that feeling with some story that I remember from my own life experiences. I think it's because I like vivid detail in songs that gives it a little bit more punch. So being vague in songwriting is sort of like a waste of 3 minutes, if you ask me. So that's just it just boils down to taste.
Would you say that writing emotionally heavy songs are kind of like a form of aggression release?
Well, it's not necessarily a release of aggression, but sometimes it's aggression. And sometimes it's happiness, and sometimes it's sadness, and sometimes it's like elation. A lot of times it's like elation. What can I do to help? So I guess it's whatever the underlying melody feels like. That's what it's like a fish hook. It kind of snags me, and I'm just pulled along on the pull, So I guess
Sorry.
I guess it's not really up to me. I just kind of follow it.
I have another question. Would you say that being emo has helped you win over your wife? Like when you met?
I don't think it ever hurt me in relationships to have a guitar handy. It turns out girls seem to like that kind of thing. So I've done okay with that. I will suggest that to anybody if you need any tips. Just get a guitar and be all right. You don't have to necessarily learn how to play it. That helps.
Okay, thank you.
What do you call here?
Sean.
That's what I want right now. Please.
Even that.
Give me a big pig right now.
And it wasn't like being, are you okay with being called an emo band?
Nope. I think that all rock and roll music that's good involves emotion, but people can call it whatever they want. It's just, it's love.
And was it like being part of the scene?
Yeah, we're
We're
not a part of anyone's scene. We never fit into anyone's group. Growing up, we were never the cool kids. We were never the rich kids, the popular kids, the jocks, the skaters, the punks. We always just kind of tread our own path and trailblaze for the future.
I'd say it's still not the cool kids.
Yeah, we're still like the totally uncool kids. But we love you.
And handle the influences for all of you guys. I mean, each and everyone's major influences, like any bands, starting with
Wong. Right place, long time is the biggest influence in my life in the past 16,000 years.
for you, like. How about Mass, each and everyone's influences, starting with me?
Yeah, my musical influences are garage, grunge, and all that stuff, like Rage Against the Machine and Deftones and all that kind of stuff. That was my thing, but everything, pretty much. I love everything.
Thank you. How about Bert?
My musical influences are, at the moment, are books. I'm really into George R.R. Martin's Fire and Ice series. I just read the last chapter on a book called Banned. It's amazing, about a girl who overdoses on marijuana and goes to hell. I just read Ernest Cline's Ready Player One, which is a throwback to all good 80s video games. Check out you absolutely shit your pants. You love that book.
I just did.
Yeah. And, as far as music, my favorite band of all time is Inky Dagger, a Philadelphia-based punk rock vampire porn band. But I love Converge, I love David Bowie, I love the Beatles, I love The Used.
The Used.
The Used is the best band of all time, as you know.
I like every kind of music except rap and country.
I love rap.
I hate rap,
I love it.
but I hate it.
I love it.
What's my influence? That's why I don't drop no knowledge.
You drop mad knowledge.
I do in a sleep.
You've got more knowledge than any of us.
I do. I'm smarter than both of you.
No!
That's not how you
He's
get.
smarter than Heavenly Father.
Exactly.
Mine is kind of a limitation when when you're with a band, it's like you have other artists and musicians who know what you're doing and you all have the same common goal and all have different ideas. So you can bounce them off each other, like, hey man, like, what do you think of this new song, bro? You'd be like, you know, it's horrible. I'm like, okay. You know, it kind of keeps you grounded a little bit, or you'd be like, I love it. What if you did this? What if you did this and added this? Or, hey, I just heard an amazing guitar part over that, or I heard a drum beat over that. So I think it's nice to have a band because it is kind of a mission to be able to go to your best friends and kind of get feedback on what you're writing, what you're doing. Because of course, you're going to love everything you write because it's coming from you, you know, it's like your baby. So to be able to have people around you put their twist on it or just to give their opinion on it, it helps a lot.
And then we also do
And then sometimes we physically beat each other up.
Okay, just to follow up, do you guys get writer's block when you're writing songs? And if you do, how do you get through it?
I get writer's block constantly. Especially when writing lyrics, you can't force yourself to write, you know what I mean? It's the lyrics that you force yourself to write are the ones that always come out first. So I find that whenever I have writer's block, it's like I just have to just kind of put music on the back burner for a second and just kind of live life, hang out with friends, go on vacation, spend time with my family. Just time to myself doesn't do anything. It's like you're trapped in getting on life. Like I said earlier, yourself or your own mood. So when you want to be inspired, it's going to live life. The more you live life, the more you have to think about, the more you have to think about, the more you feel, the more you feel when you write.